are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And to get further support, encouragement, and motivation, join my channel membership. Hey everyone, I am Marlene Motivates, your channel for all things positive, motivational, inspiration, and mindset shifting. Welcome. If you're new to this channel, I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and to join my channel membership for member only perks. So, welcome everybody. Happy Thursday to everybody. I hope you're in a great mental space, emotional space, spiritual space, all of it. So, we're going to talk today about encouragement. And encouragement is really important to have. It's very important for us as beings to not only be encouraged, but to stay encouraged. But it's some ways that we can do that. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about how important it is for us as humans, as individuals, to be encouraged, because a lot of things can happen to us in our life to make us feel that there's no way that we can be encouraged. And I'm here to tell you that you can do it and you can encourage yourself. So let's see who's here with us live today. Hey, the word. We got a member and a moderator in the house. How are you? Welcome. Happy Thursday. I hope you are well. And we have Lisa J. Stocks. Hey, Lisa, we got a moderator in the house. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you all. And to any who is listening in the background, I hope you're doing well too. So let's talk about encouraging ourselves. So we know what it feels like to be encouraged, right? We know what it feels like. It feels good to be encouraged. You feel strong, you feel firm, you feel good, right? But how do we maintain it? See, there are times in our life where we have highs and lows of encouragement. We'll feel really good sometimes and really low other times. But that's why it's a work in progress. It's not something that you can say, I'm going to be encouraged and then it stays that way. No, we have to put in the work. We have to put in the work. We have to work on ourselves. It's a continual basis, it's a continual drive. We have to always go after this, working on maintaining our encouragement. And I say that to you all who is listening live or also those who are watching on the replay. It's our job. It's our personal job. Nobody can do this for us. We must encourage ourselves. So we're going to talk a little bit about that a little later, but it's a personal thing. We can't depend on others to give us encouragement. Okay. So how do we even start, with encouraging ourselves? With, like I was saying, life is hard. You have responsibilities, you got bills to pay, there's stress, and even our own issues. We each have things about ourself that we have going on. And how do you maintain all of that? How do you keep a balance and to feel encouraged? We're going to talk about it. I have 10 ways how we can encourage ourselves, and it's something that we have to do on a continual basis. All right, everybody, let's get into it. Point number one, how to encourage yourself. Number one, know you deserve it. You deserve to be encouraged. You deserve to feel good about yourself. And you have to put that in first person. I deserve to feel good about myself. I deserve to love myself. I deserve to feel good. I deserve to look good. I deserve to have the things that I want. See, it's already showing up. We're taking ownership. We're being courageous. And that's what we have to do to start off. Hey, Grammy's Journal, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Appreciate everybody here. And those of you who have not already, please hit this the like. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. So we're talking about knowing that you deserve things. Um, Depending on your background, depending on the things that you have been through, there are times in our life where we don't feel like we deserve great things. We're not feeling good about ourselves. Maybe you go through a situation where people in your life really hurt you. They really chipped away at your self-esteem, right? There's some raw deals, a raw deck of cards some of us have had to endure. But I'm here to tell you that just because you have been through some hard times and some struggles, it doesn't mean that you can't change it and shift it today. Every day is a time where we can take ownership of ourselves, ownership of our life, get into the driver's seat of your life. Yes, we're going to talk about ourselves and how important we are. And I say to you, you deserve great things. You are somebody important and special. When you know something is special and important, don't you guard it? Don't you protect it? So I say the same thing for you, to you. You can have great things, you can be great things if you continue to encourage yourself. And we can do it. Hey, Realist One, how are you? Welcome. Got a moderator in the house and appreciate you being here so much. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Yes, we have to know that we deserve great things. And when we go through things, because there's hills and valleys of the way we feel about ourselves, about our life. When our finances don't act right, we feel like, there's no way. Because as humans, we equate how much money we have in our bank account to who we are as a person, as a woman, as a man. And your finances does not equate your value. Okay, your finances does not equate your value. So we're going to start with that. We're going to start telling ourselves and speaking over our life, I am highly valuable. And I want you to say that to yourself every day when you start your day. I am highly valuable. Okay, know that you deserve great things, but how do you get the things that you want? How do you go after the things that you want? See, we have to make a decision in our own mind. We have to make great choices. It's about the choices that we make from day to day that shows how much we believe in ourselves, how much we love ourselves, how much we want to be encouraged. See, we can only want to be encouraged for the amount that we have in our mind, okay? And we have to know that we deserve great things. So even if everybody in your life says that you're nothing, you're nobody, even if the job, even if your finances, even if your health, even if everything is stacked against you, even if all the odds are against you, telling you that you're nobody, I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. You are somebody. You are a bright beam of light. Don't let anybody, and I mean anybody, tell you that you're not. Even ourself, even ourself, even we do things to ourself. We sabotage our own success and our own potential, listening to other people, letting our past define our present. And we're not going to do that. We're going to have positive thinking. We're going to break barriers. We're going to give ourselves a new norm. See, every day, no matter what happened to you yesterday, what you did last week, a year ago, 5 years ago, maybe you made some poor decisions in the past. But we're not talking about that. We're casting all of that aside and we're talking about our today, on how we can encourage ourselves, not only today, but in our everyday. In your everyday life, I want you to feel encouraged. I want you to know that you can stay encouraged. It starts here in your mind. So know that you deserve great things. And when we know that we deserve things, what do? We protect the things that are deserving, right? So protect yourself. Protect yourself from the negative influences from people on the outside. There's always going to be somebody to tell you that you don't deserve great things. There's always going to be somebody that's going to try to break your spirit. There will always be someone who will try to bring you down the moment that you try to elevate. And I say to you, push them aside, discard them, block them off. They are white noise. They are a distraction. They are evil a lot of times in nature. Don't put anything into them. Don't pour anything into them. Don't give them any attention. That's exactly what they want. Don't do it. You deserve so much more than you are settling for. See, we don't really think about how much we have, how much we are, the gift that we are to other people. And I want you to realize that you are a gift to other people. And if you knew that, you would act differently, wouldn't you? If you really knew everything that you had inside of yourself, if you knew everything that you could do, if you believed in that thing, elevation, you would start elevating your life, okay? So I say to you, don't let other people with their drama, with their lies, with whatever they have going on, bring you down. Don't let other people who are discouraged stop you from being encouraged. See, and that's a problem that happens a lot of times. Discouraging people get us down. They make us feel less than. They get us sidetracked from our goals. They stop us from doing the best that we can do. And it's very important for us to identify when we see it and get ourselves away from that situation. Discard them. Don't listen to it. Block it out. And as soon as somebody comes with their discouragement, remember to say something encouraging to yourself, because you are somebody. All right, everybody, let's go and see who is in the chat. Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you? Welcome. We got a member in the house. Appreciate you being here. Happy Thursday to you. Hope you're doing great. We have to encourage ourselves. We have to know that we're deserving of being encouraged. We're deserving of having a wonderful life. Do you know that? See, and I'm speaking to somebody when I know that it's a lot of you out there who are settling for less than you deserve. You are settling for less than you deserve. You deserve so much more, but you limit yourself. You're limiting your abilities. You're limiting yourself with the people you're surrounding by yourself by the people you're listening to. See, you can't surround yourself with bottom feeders and negative people and think you will be encouraged. It's impossible. It can't happen. So that's why it's important for us to back away from people, places, and things that bring us down, that lower our energy, that slow us down or stop us from achieving the things that is meant to be for us. See, I'm telling you, the moment that you step into knowing that you deserve great things and you step away from those negative people and things and places, the doors start opening, your light gets elevated, you start loving yourself more, you look good, you even start your weight gets controlled, you sleep better. I'm telling you, it's a real thing. The more you know that you deserve great things and you're doing things that show up that I deserve this, so I'm going to work hard to protect my peace. See, knowing that we deserve great things, that goes along with protecting our peace. You can't just know you deserve great things and then keep doing things that will sabotage it or break down your peace or break down your ability to achieve. See, when we don't really stop things, we allow people to use us, to play us, to talk bad about us. Don't allow that. Don't allow that in your space. Okay? Don't do it. There's a lot of people who don't deserve us. So when you know your worth, when you know your worth and you know your power, you know what you're about, you know the things that you can do, all right? There's people who you have to identify. You don't deserve my time. You don't deserve my energy. You don't deserve any of it. See, when we're kind individuals, supportive of other people, and we're loving people, that can be taken as a kindness for a weakness. It can be taken the wrong way. People will think because you're a kind individual that they can do whatever they want to you because you'll take it. And a lot of times we do when we don't know what we're about, when we don't know how to stand up, when we don't know how to say no, when we don't know our power. So I say to you all, recognize your power, recognize what you can do, and know that you don't have to take what other people are giving out. If it's not something that is going to strengthen you, if it's not something that's going to help you to get to a higher mind power, then leave them alone. Get away from them, okay? Know you deserve great things. And when you know you deserve great things, you have to stay away from people who don't deserve you. Who did not hear that? Who needs me to do a rewind? When you know you deserve great things, you have to stay away from people who don't deserve you. They're going to stop you from feeling good about yourself. They're going to stop you from getting to your next level. Don't allow that to happen, especially when it comes to friends, family, and negative people. See, the negative people or people who have like some mental illness or something like that, they're going to stop you and slow you down from doing what you deserve to have. See, it's your right. It is your right to have the things that was meant to be for you. It's your right to use the talent that was downloaded on the inside of you. Yes, each of us has things that's a it's a vibe. Everybody has a different vibe. Everybody has a different vibration. Everybody is moving to the beat of their own drum. But I want you to strengthen that inside of yourself. Strengthen it. And we can't strengthen the inside of us when we're a lot around people who are subtracting from our life. Okay. And my dad used to always say that if someone is not adding to your life, they are subtracting. Okay. And if you let people subtract from your life too long, you will be the one in the negative. Okay, don't do it. No, you deserve more. You don't have to allow it. Don't be a doormat. Don't be a doormat, everybody. Hey, Tamika Davis, welcome. We got a moderator in the house. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well, Tamika. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your support. Yes, realist one. Hi, Davis, Delicious Dishes. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I think you're new here. Thank you so much for your support. And if you have not already, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of the motivational family. All right, everybody, let's get into point number 2. 10 ways to encourage yourself. We're on point number 2. Believe in yourself, everybody. Believe in yourself. Now, how do we do that? How do we believe in ourselves even more? We believe in ourselves by tapping into who we are as a person. Who am I as an individual? You know, a lot of us don't sit, okay? A lot of us don't sit in ourselves and look at where we are, what we're about, what we're made of, the things that we have endured. See, when we do those things, when we take time for self reflection. Oh, Liz just came in the house. Hey, Liz. Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing great. Got a moderator in the house. Appreciate your support, Liz. I'm a newbie. Love your content. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the newbies, all my new motivators. All right, everybody. So we're in talking about believing in ourselves and why it's so important for us to do so. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. See, we set a standard for how we're treated. If we don't feel like we can do great things, if we don't feel that we have the potential to do more and to achieve and to have things that we want, things that we're good at, things that we have a vision for, something that we've been thinking about a long time, you have to do that for yourself. And we have to take ownership of ourselves. You got to take ownership of your life. If your life is not going in the direction that you want it to go, I'm speaking to you right now. If your life is not going in the direction that you want it to go, what choices are you making to change it? It's ownership of our life, okay? And when we believe in ourselves, that means that you have confidence. You have confidence and you know that you can face any challenge. See, that's the thing. A person who is encouraged knows that trials will happen, problems will happen. There will be stressful things and situations, stressful people, people with their drama, people with their negativity. We're prepared for it. We know that in our mind, you know. All you motivators know that trouble will come. Trials will happen. Setbacks will happen. But when the inside of you is strong, when your foundation is strong, and you are saying to yourself, this too shall pass because I have my own self. I have friendship with myself. And I say to you all the time, seek friendship with yourself constantly. Seek friendship with yourself. We need to be our own best friend instead of trying to find friendship from other people. What about seeking our own friendship? loving you on yourself some more and some more and some more. See, the more that we become confident in who we are, we close off so many things, and we save ourselves from so much stress. So much, so many things is stopped when we are thinking about who we are, and how much we love ourselves, and how much we can do. See, when we elevate our own mind and we have more confidence and we believe in ourselves more, we become unstoppable. We don't let the outside factors, we don't let what other people are saying or doing affect us like it used to. See, the more that you encourage yourself, the more that you love yourself, the more you believe in what you can do, the more you're going to be encouraged, because that's what it's all about, everybody. It's about what you think about yourself. And too many people worry too much about what other people think of them. You're worrying about what other people think instead of worrying about, but what do I think? And what do I need? What does Marlene need? What, insert your name. What do you need to feel seen and heard and loved and important? What do I need? What do I need to do to put my foot on the gas so that I can elevate to my higher level? See, we're not talking about another person, another individual, what somebody else is doing, what some other people have going on, what their story was. No, we're talking about ourselves. See, that's the issue. A lot of people don't take enough time to go inside of themselves and work on themselves. Work on me. You work on you. The more you work on yourself, you don't have time. You don't have time to whatever other people are saying. It's irrelevant. They don't matter. The most encouraged people out there, the people who are the most positive, are the ones who are so busy. They have a full jam-packed schedule of things that is fulfilling them, that they don't have time to worry about another individual. They're so busy being great. They don't have time to worry about what another individual is doing. And it's not conceited, it's called self love. That part. Worrying so much about another individual that you take your focus off of yourself and you become distracted. See, a person who believes in themselves, the more you have confidence, is the more that you know, I have this challenge. I know I need to do this. And then you go do it because you believe in yourself, because you know that you can have and do great things. Confidence, you know, everybody walk around with your head up. See, when you have your head up, looking up towards your goals, you don't have time to look down on other people or be sidetracked and distracted. Oh, what are they doing over there? And how come they're doing that? And being jealous and all of those things. You don't have the time. You don't have the time when you are about your business. And that's why I say all the time, minding your business, not other people. Come on, motivators. Let's stop worrying about what other people are doing and saying what their opinion is of you. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. They are irrelevant. They don't matter. They're not important. So let's stop giving them your energy. Stop giving them your time. They don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. So don't waste your time and your energy on them. All right. Let's see. I saw a few comments coming in. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Davis Delicious Dishes says exactly. Worrying about other people is definitely draining, especially the negative people. And it's usually the ones that drain us are always negative. They're always negative. They always have something to say about somebody. They never have anything positive to say about themselves or their life. They have no gratitude. And most of the time, negative people are lazy. They have no business. They have no life. Their whole life is wrapped up in being jealous and seeing, oh, what is somebody else doing? What are they doing? They're so distracted from their purpose. So I say to you, all motivators, don't be distracted from your purpose. That part. Don't be distracted from your purpose. Be about your business. All right, everybody, be about your business. Minding. See, I was saying that maybe about a year ago. I'm minding my business. I don't have time to worry and focus what somebody else is doing. I gotta start working on my own mental health. My own finances, my emotional intelligence, doing the things that fulfill me and support me, the things that elevate my mind, make me feel good about me. See, that's personal accountability. That's knowing and loving yourself. That's making a determination inside of yourself to succeed. See, you have to speak it over your life. I have a determination to succeed. And I want you all to say that. I have a determination to succeed. And when you know that and you believe it, everything else will follow. I'm telling you, when you think about it, when you have that downloaded on the inside of you, regardless of everything that's happening to me, regardless of even my own thoughts, because our own thoughts can plague us sometimes, regardless of what other people do and say, I'm going to love on me. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to be confident about what I need to do and what I need to be. We're never going to be liked by everybody. We're always going to have people who are haters and judgmental people, especially the people who are closest to us. It's the main ones. It's the main people who we think are our biggest fans, and they're our biggest enemies. You think that they love you, and they got a knife right behind their back, ready to hit you, ready to take you out at a moment's notice when you least expect it. So pay attention to the ones who right up in your face, trying to find out your business. They are not always the people who love you. Period. Pay attention, everybody. Pay attention. Yes, yes. Hey, Super Spitting Fire. Oh, this is Super. Welcome, Super. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. A happy Thursday to you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you're doing great. Let's see. Yes, yes. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Don't let other people and what they got going on get you off your course. Okay? Don't let other people get you off your course. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the good reminders. I appreciate you, Grammy's Journal. Yes, yes, yes. That's my thing. That's when I'm in my zone. Anytime I start getting off track, I have to remind myself of that. I have a determination to succeed. And then I get right back in doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not about anybody but you. At the end of the day, you got to look at your own self in the mirror and be like, I'm taking ownership of my life. Hey, James Money, how are you? Welcome. Happy Thursday. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for your support. I'm going to keep saying it. Act accordingly. Realist, I'm waiting for my shirt. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm waiting for my Act Accordingly shirt. Yeah, it'd be the snakes. It'd be the snakes. Yes, Liz. The ones that's right up in your face. Hey, how you doing? And talk about your best friend or somebody you're in a relationship with or family or on the job or especially on this app. The ones who be like, yeah, I rock with you. We're cool. Those are the same ones that's talking about you behind your back. Recognize The real people will stick around and the wrong people will fall off in every part of life. Okay. And people will only love you as much as they can use you. That part. Yep. They will love you as much as they can use you. If you are speaking the truth, I was supposed to be here in this live. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, Liz. Thank you for everyone and your support. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Welcome. It's good to see you. Happy Thursday to you. I almost forgot what day it was. I almost said Friday. Appreciate you being here. I hope you're feeling great, Deborah. And thank you, everybody, for your support. All right, everybody, let's get into point number 3 of these 10 ways to encourage yourself. Point number 3, shift your mindset. Shift your mindset. Not all the time the way we thought, maybe in our childhood or maybe after we get out of certain relationships. It's a good thing. But to be encouraged, we have to check ourselves. We have to do a check-in on ourselves, like, okay, that was off. I shouldn't be saying that about myself. You know, reflection, self-reflection is vital to how you feel about yourself. Other people can come and they can dump all of their drama onto you. That's why it's so important for us to pay attention. Okay? It's so important for us to pay attention to the people that we're around, the way people make us feel, the energy that they bring. Are they making you feel better? Are they elevating you? Or every time they're around, you feel weaker? We have to be very cognizant of that. All right. Shift your mindset. Okay. Shift your mindset. Um, that's what we're talking about in point number 3. Shift your mindset. Not all the things that we think about is good things. Mm-hmm. We there's times where we think some dark things, some evil things, and we have to be like, no, we're not doing that over here. But we think better, we know better, we are better. And speak it over your life until it actually happens. We have to speak some things into existence. Unfortunately, because of maybe childhood experiences, people in our life, our environment can cause us, our mind to not be too right. That's why it's very important for us to take accountability for ourselves. We're adults over here. It's not anybody else's job for how you think but you. You can't stop the environment. You can't stop what other people do. You can't stop, just life in general happening to you, but you can control what you choose to think about. Or what do I choose to think about myself? Do I choose to elevate? Do I choose to be better than my past? Or am I a step up? Am I elevating from past generations? Am I accountable? Am I stronger? Am I more positive? See, we're not making excuses over here. We don't make excuses. See, that's what the weak minded, the low vibrational, the lazy people, and we're none of that. We love ourselves. We believe in ourselves. We're strong, and we want to grow. We want to be better human beings. And to shift your mindset, what you think about is what you become. All right? What you think about is what you become. So if you are thinking always negative, if you're around people who are negative, if you tell yourself, if you say it out of your mouth, I can't do things, I won't do things, that's exactly what's going to happen, because what you think about is what you become. It's very important to remove the negative thoughts. Like when they come to your mind, immediately we must dismiss those negative thoughts, because I know I have them. Like I'll tell myself, "Oh, that was stupid," or I'll say, "Oh, that was stupid. I'm so dumb." And then I have to say, "No, that's not true. That's a lie. I'm not stupid. I'm very intelligent." When we have those negative thoughts come to our mind, we have to always replace a negative with a positive, Because if you don't replace that negative with a positive, you will always fall back to what you're used to. Okay? You'll always fall back. But have something good to put in there. Okay? It's our choice. We can choose to have a wonderful life. We can choose to have a happy life. But it's all about our mind. And like I started off in the beginning, you have to know that you deserve to have a positive life. You deserve to think healthy instead of being toxic, instead of being, mad all the time, being angry all the time. It's about what you choose to think about. What do you let your mind go to? Is it immediately in attack mode? Or is it like, hold on, let me think about this? Because when we make choices, we can't do anything about that thing when it has already taken place. We got to think first. See, that's wisdom, it's maturity, and emotional intelligence. We can't immediately go by our feelings right off the jump. We sometimes don't have all the facts. You don't always have all the details. We think we know, or maybe we have a source that has lied to us, and you think you got it all together. You've been, you do not have all the facts. We don't always know. We think we know. We make judgments, but we don't always know. So don't be quick to jump off. Be like, okay, let me go to the source. That's why having a reliable source is so important. Do a little research. That will save you and protect you from so many things in your life. All right. Let's see. I think I just saw somebody come in. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing great. Hey, Songbits Laura, welcome. How are you? It's great to see you. I appreciate your support, and I hope you're doing well. I think I saw James Money, but I don't know where he is. Oh, hey, James Wilson. How are you? We got a moderator in the house. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better, James. Let's see. I think I missed everything. Okay. Davis Delicious Dishes says, you deserve to have a wonderful life. Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence until it happens. All right. So when we talk about shifting our mindset, it's maybe a little easier for some, harder for others, but it's something that you have to want. Okay. You have to want it. And nobody can get that for you. You have to want to be encouraged. You have to want to be great. Okay? Take ownership of that part. Hey, African Dreaming, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate your support, and happy Thursday to you. Yes, everybody. Oh, we have to want to. You have to want to shift your mindset. You have to want to improve. You have to want to be positive. You have to want to be encouraged, because what you think about, you become. All right. It's as simple as that. That's why it's very important, the things that you think about in your mind. All right. So let's go to point number 4, 10 ways to encourage yourself. Or on point number 4, to encourage ourselves, we can't be harboring any resentment, for ourselves and for other people. And I know this is something that is so hard, what I'm about to say. It's so hard to forgive yourself, and it's so even harder to forgive other people. When someone has hurt us, we want to get back at them. We want to seek some revenge, do something to them, and we think, I'm not going to forgive them because of what they did. But forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for you to have peace. Forgiveness is for you to get to the next level on your life. So it's not that you are discounting what another person did to you. You have to forgive them so that you don't have to keep worrying about it. It takes your power away. It stresses you out. It brings negativity into your energy sphere. And we can't do that. We don't want negative energy to be around us. We have to eliminate that negativity. And to do that, we have to release some people when we forgive them. But in any rate, we have to forgive them. And also forgiving ourselves. There's no way we can be encouraged if we don't feel good about ourselves. So whatever it is that maybe we've done, whatever we hurt somebody, whatever we should have done this or we should have done that. Forgive yourself for that. And I had to say it out loud. I forgive you. I forgive you, and we're going to dismiss it and we're going to move on. I forgive you, and I give you the right to peace. I forgive you and give you the permission to thrive. See, we can't get the permission to thrive in our life. We can't continue to move on and to go forward and to go after the things that we want if we're still holding on to these things. If you have it in your mind, if you have it in your heart, it's just like you're carrying around a weight. And life already weighs us down enough. Life already stresses us out enough. You don't need any extra. So forgive them. Forgive them for you. Forgive them so you can experience peace. All right. Forgive other people so that you can get to your higher level of your personal growth. That's how I have to look at it. It's not easy. Sometimes it's with tears. Sometimes it's with anger. Sometimes I have to write it down. I forgive them and I'm going to let it go so that I can experience peace. And I say that to you as well. Forgive them and let it go so that you can have your peace back and have your power and have your energy. And that's how we encourage ourselves. When we don't allow ourselves to let go of things, okay? When we don't allow ourselves to let go of things and we're harboring resentment and we're mad, it's not good for us. It wastes our energy. It takes us off track from our focus, because if you're only focused on this person and what they did to me, they did this. Okay. Yes, it's very important to acknowledge the person did this to me and it was wrong and I'm upset about it. All right. Put it in its place. I'm upset. You're angry, all of which is justifiable. We can always be mad at people. That's fine. It's a normal thing for people to be mad at people. It's a normal thing because everybody is an individual and people disappoint us. They let us down. But we can't stay there. You're stopping and blocking your progress. You're stopping and encouraging your light. You know, you're stopping your what is it called? Your artistic ability. You're stopping yourself from being great because you're wrapping up all of that emotion inside of your pain. All you can focus on, I'm in pain, I'm mad, and then you stay there. But it's you that has to make a decision to say, I'm going to let that go and I'm going to move forward. And a lot of times that means that I have to move forward without that person. It means that I'm not going to deal with that person anymore. And it's fine. You don't have to deal with people. See, I always thought that forgiveness meant that I still had to talk to them and be around them. No, I forgive them and I heal it so that I can either draw in another person that needs to be in my life. See, when we hold on to people, we're keeping them in our life, and we need to release them and let them go. And when we let go of a one person, we allow the right person to come in. Do you all get that? We allow ourselves the freedom to take to flight. And you can't fly, you can't spread your wings when you're in that space. You know, not healing, holding resentment clips your wings. You can't fly. You can't fly when you're mad. You can't fly when you're angry. You can't. So it's something that we must do. It's not that you forget. Yeah, yeah, it's hard to forget. Yeah, but even harder to forgive. Yeah, but it's something that we have to do. We must do it so that we can feel good about ourselves. Forgiving is a bit hard for me, but I'm definitely learning to forgive because the weight is really heavy. Yes, that's the worst part. It's the weight of carrying it around, and depending on what your spiritual beliefs are. But give it away. There's some things that it's not meant for us to carry. So give it away to whatever it is that you believe in. But you must release it. Okay? Release it. Yeah, you must. Oh, well, one of the things that I learned when I was doing a little bit of psychology stuff and also in therapy, I really learned after you write it down, there's some things, if it's something painful and you need to release it and let it go, writing it down, speaking it out loud and talking about it, those are important things. But also another important thing is something that really hurts you and is painful. It's important to shred it. Find a way to destroy that which had burdened you down. Destroy it. Tear it up. Even better if you burn it. If it's something that was very toxic for you, especially if something when you talk about it, it makes you want to shed tears. Destroy it. And it's like when you see when you're shredding up that paper or when it's burned, it's like it consumes all of everything that you have dealt with, and it's gone now. Like the destruction of you writing that down helps you to release it. That really helped me a lot. Not just writing it down, but now that it's out, now it's destroyed and it's gone. Okay. I hope that helps. Let's get into point number 5 of the 10 ways to encourage yourself. Okay. Point number 5. Know great things are ahead for you. Know great things are ahead for you. See, one of the things, my motivators, that we focus on for so long, we focus on our past. We focus on what hurts us instead of stepping into what can help us and what can heal us. All right? So we have to learn that our past happened for a reason. See, it's all about how we allow our mind to think about things. We say that we're hurt. We say that we're broken. That's not good. We say that. Be careful what you speak out of your mouth. See, you're the one that's claiming you're broken. You're the one saying out of your mouth, that's painful. You're the one. It's everything about what you choose to do with what happened to you. Are you going to use that pain to help you, to heal you, to support you? It's about what you do with that which happened to you. What do you do with it? See, I've learned to take my pain and use it to motivate me, to inspire me, to help another individual, to support. It's all about what we do with what we have been through. That part, everybody. See, that's where the empowerment comes in. That's how you know that you're growing as a person. You're experiencing personal growth when you can say to yourself, that in the beginning, when you talk about things, you cry about it and you're angry about it. And then when it starts shifting and when you turn it inwardly and you take control over it, you become stronger than the pain. That's empowerment. What am I going to do with what happened to me? See, we have to know and understand it's not about what happened to us, it's what we do with what happened to us. See, it takes a strong person to think that way. You have to be in that space. You have to want to improve. You have to want to heal. You have to want to be better. All of that. Okay, everybody. So no great things are ahead for you. So it's very important about our focus. This is where you are in your focus part of your life. Great things are ahead of me. We're not talking about our past. We're not talking about what other people are saying. You're thinking ahead. You're thinking about your moment. You're thinking about your today. Your today, that part, your present. See, a lot of times we're so focused on getting ahead that we are not enjoying the moment that we're in, the present, what you currently have, and having appreciation for what you do have and what you're about, what you're about, okay? And what you're about is something great. What you're about is something grand, all right? Hey, TSM, welcome. Happy Thursday. Oh, it's all good, Davis. It's all good. Word says, forgiveness is not to take the burden off the person who wronged you, but for you to take your power back. I don't forget, but forgiveness becomes easier the more you practice. Exactly. Exactly. See, before it used to take me months, even years to forgive somebody. And now when something happens and I can identify like when my spirit, like when I'm affected and I'm like, hmm, I didn't like that. See, I know how to speak up immediately when something is like, when my spidey sense starts tingling, and I'm like, no, 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 I don't like that. See, it's very important when something happens to you that you handle it right away. You got to learn about controlling your life, and that's how you can elevate and shift higher. If you see something, we can't stay silent on things and just hold it inside. Immediately when something happens to you, you need to say, I don't like this hurt me, or whatever it is, and then find out why. Why did this hurt me? Is this a personal reflection, something I need to work on? Is it because they're making me feel bad about something I'm not doing? Or is it that it was something that you should definitely not allow? All of that gives you some power. So know that great things are ahead for me. So we have to work on our focus. It's not about what's happening to the left or the right or what happened behind you. It's about your present. It's about your today. And I say to you, great things are ahead for you. Now, if that doesn't encourage you, I don't know what else will. It's not about what you have done. It's about where you have been. It's about who you are today. See, that focus is about the things that we choose to allow our mind to think on. What do you let your mind, where do you let your mind go? You know, when you're going through something, do you let your mind focus on the negatives, or do you allow your mind to go to the positives? And say, I am wonderfully made. I am somebody important. I am special. I am worthy. I am strong. I am courageous. It's about the things that we speak over our life that will help us to get focused back on what we need to do. See, we get sidetracked by other people, or maybe jealousy bubbles up to the surface. Maybe that. And that means that we need to do some work on our inside. If somebody is making you jealous, you need to find out why. Why? Is it because I'm not doing what I need to do? Okay. We can change that. We can shift anything that we don't like. We don't have to be jealous of another person. We can have what is meant to be for us. And I say to somebody who needs to hear it, not everything that other people are doing is meant to be for you. You can like it for them, but the more that I've matured and grown in my emotional intelligence, I know how to identify like, oh, that's awesome for them, but that's not my thing. That's not for Marlene. And I appreciate that. I'm grateful for that because I'll see something sometimes and I'll be like, wow, that's amazing. And I'll think maybe I should do that. And then I'll say, no, that's not meant to be for me. Not everything that other people are doing is meant for you. Hmm. Man, that's an encouragement. That's a boost, a shot in the arm. That's like a bee pollen shot. Not everything that other people are doing is meant to be for you. What you're meant to do, it is downloaded on the inside. You know what that is. You know what that thing is. Go after it and attack it. See, we get off track looking at another person when we need to be looking at ourselves. Who am I? What am I doing? What am I about? Am I on my purpose? Am I living my life with the passion that I should? See, it's our job, it's our personal responsibility. If your life isn't the way you want it to be, what are you doing about it? Mhm. That's the hard part most of the time. Hey, Sirius, welcome. Got a mod in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Thursday to you. Appreciate your support. Yes, everybody, we're going on to point number 6. But before I go to 6, let's also say this point that I left out in my notes. No great things are ahead. So when we talk about our focus, we have to sharpen it. Sharpen your focus. Sharpen it. You know, whatever it is that was meant to be for you, whatever it is that the plan for your life is, whatever the vision that was given, whatever has been downloaded on the inside of you, we have to work on how can I make that more of a reality for me. See, we're not talking about another person, family, friends, what other people think. We're talking about ourself, self ownership. Okay, accountability, what is meant to be for me. And I'm going to focus on that thing and I'm going to vibrate higher. Okay. Don't worry about other people. The more you get in tune with what you want, what you need, what you're about, and identifying this is for me and this is not for me, our focus becomes crisper. It becomes more clear. And we start living in the aspect of a quality life. Quality. It's about living life with quality, not just existing. No, not just existing. Anybody can exist and be here. It's about loving your life, not just going through your life. hmm All of that. So let's go to point number 6, everybody. We're talking about encouraging ourselves, and we can't talk about encouraging ourselves until we think about our gifts. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're deep in this thing right now, right? Think about your gifts. Think about what you're gifted at. Think about what you're talented at. And we spend a lot of time in that low vibrational, that crab in the barrel mentality of being jealous, of looking. See, when you spend time looking down on another person, you don't have time to raise up your own head and to focus on what is ahead, what is up for you. See, when you're focused on your elevation, what is meant to be for you, you don't have time to look down and to say what another person is or isn't doing. We're back, we're focused, and we're thinking on ourselves. We're going on the inside of us. We're going in deep, everybody, today. We're going in deep. We're talking about ourself, accountability, ownership, our gifts, our talents, what we're about, what we're meant to do. See, and you'll know what you're meant to do by how you feel. When you do what you're meant to do, you get energized, you get excited, you thrive in it, you have peace. You can't wait to do that. Like you can't even wait for your day to start so you can get into your passion. So think about your gifts that you have. Think about your talents. And I want you to say to yourself, I am uniquely made. I am. I will embrace what I have. I know what I can do. And I will use what I have to help myself and to bless others. See, when we're in that space in our life, we don't have the time to worry about another person. We're so busy and focused on using what we have, what we do, about elevating ourselves. And it makes you feel so good. It feels so good when you're doing what you're meant to do. So I want you to think about your gifts. Think about the things that you're very good at. Well, and everybody has a different thing, and it doesn't have to be huge things like people who are very artistic and can do things like that. But some people, their gift is they're an amazing listener. That's a gift because not everybody can listen. So think about your gifts and use your gift to encourage yourself. Use your gift to elevate. Use your gift in an aspect so that turn your gift into your work. Turn your gift into your purpose. It's all about that. So embrace what you can do and don't worry about what you can't. See, we're not going to be in that space any longer. See, that's low vibrational, that's negative, that's weak minded. We're not going to think about what we can do. We're going to focus in ourselves. What am I good at? What am I talented at? And I'm going to get into that and I'm going to turn up that fire inside of me. Turn up your fire, turn up the heat, turn up the fire inside of you. Okay? Go after your passion. Go after what gets you excited. You can do it. We sometimes we're scared, we're fearful, we worry about what will other people think about me, and I don't know how. If you take one step, then you take another step. Little by little. See, small steps turn into big leaps. It's just about progress, moving forward, believing in yourself, knowing that you can do it. But think about your gifts and use them. Use them. Don't sit on your gifts. Don't sit on, there's somebody right now that wish that they would have the gift that you have. They wish. They wish they could do it. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your days. Life is so short that we don't know how long we have to be here on this earth. We don't know. Use your days, count your days, all right? And use them. Use them to feel fulfilled. And it's going to encourage yourself because you can say, I'm going after my dreams. I'm stepping into what I'm meant to do. And I'm good at it. And I love myself and I know my purpose and I'm living my life with passion. And other people can identify. And a lot of times I'm telling you, this is the time where you're going to get the heat and the smoke and people are going to be talking about you. And who do you think you are by doing that? It's all jealousy. Be prepared and ready for it. I couldn't talk about speaking about your gifts and not tell you to be aware. Be aware they're going to come for you. Be aware. When you are a bright light and they have dimmed their light or they're actually in darkness, that's another part. Some people who have a soul sickness, I'm not going to go into that today. That's a little bit too much. It's another topic for another day. But when some people have soul sickness, their soul is sick. You can't help them. They want to do anything that they can to break you because in breaking you will make them feel good. There's a lot of people out there that by breaking your spirit, by crushing your spirit, by trying to keep you down, talk about you, spread lies, that's how they feel good about themselves because number one, they're lazy, they have no life, and on it goes. So don't let other people stop you from using what is downloaded inside of you. Use your gifts. Use your gifts and encourage yourself. Okay, you all get ready. I'm going to put the link in the chat in about 2 minutes. Point number 7, discipline oneself. So to encourage ourselves, we have to be disciplined. Discipline is so important. We can't just do what everybody else is doing. Remember, it's your life, it's my life. Personal accountability. And I respect myself and I love myself. And I can have great things, but we cannot have great things until we know that to have these great things, it means I'm going to have to be focused. I'm going to have to be consistent. hmm All of that. I'm going to have to do things that are uncomfortable. I'm going to have to do things that I'm scared to do, but discipline yourself. You know, winners and successful people work hard. Things just don't drop into their lap. Success is not going to just come to you, and anything is not just in monetarily, but in feeling about good about yourself, in your mental health, your spiritual health, your financial health, your physical health. All of it takes discipline. All of it. All of it. Hey, Latanya's Cooking for the Soul. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Thursday. If you're new here, welcome. Yes, it's very important for us to have discipline because winners and successful people, they work hard. They know it won't be easy. So I'm saying it to you. If you want to have certain things in your life, you got to know it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. You're going to fall down. People will stab you in the back. It's reality. That's life. Life is brutal, mean. There's going to be tough times. There's going to be challenges, but discipline yourself. And I say to you, be encouraged and stay the course. See, disciplined people become successful people. Why? Because they don't give up just because it's hard. They keep going because they know what's ahead. They know what they can do. They know what they can achieve. They believe in themselves. They're strong. They're courageous. See, they don't back down because it's hard. They don't back down because they had a setback. They don't back down because somebody told them it's a no. Get disciplined. Say, this is meant to be for me. I can have it. This is my thing. See, own your thing. Say, this is mine and nobody else can have it. Whatever your gift is, don't let other people diminish, lessen your gift. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it or you're not good at it. Jealousy, negativity, or they wish that they had thought of that idea. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about other people. Focus on the people who care about you, the people who feed and nourish your spirit. You know, it's very important. All right. So let's get into point number 8. Point number 8 is to encourage oneself. We have to keep trying. Keep trying. We were talking about discipline and how that's important. But to be disciplined, we also have to continue to keep trying. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. And I will say to all of you, nobody knows what you have endured. See, people don't know about the personal and the private battles that each of us go through on a day-to-day basis. People don't know what happens when I turn off this camera. People don't know what you're going through in your personal life. Even people that you really do know in real time. They don't know what you're enduring. They don't know what you have going on in your mind. They don't know what you're dealing with financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They don't know all of that. And it's not their business. But I say to you, keep trying. No matter how difficult it is, no matter what the barriers are, no matter what your challenges are, keep trying. Nobody knows what you have endured, and that's okay. But it means that you got to think about yourself and what you want. That's how we encourage ourselves. You know, keep trying. Have some boundaries. Okay? To encourage ourselves, we must have boundaries. We can't let other people stop us from doing, saying, and being who we are. Doing, saying, and being. Don't let another person who is negative, doubtful, a backbiter, lazy, discouraged, tell you that you can't get and you can't elevate. It's something that you got to convince yourself right up here, motivators, right up here in your mind. Strengthen your mind power. Strengthen your mind power. It's your responsibility. You have to take ownership of that. How you think and feel about yourself is your personal responsibility. All right. Now, to stay encouraged, everybody, to keep trying, this is point number 9. Celebrate yourself. To encourage yourself, you must celebrate yourself. Okay, period. You must. Commendation is very important. It's actually vital. Commendation is vital for not only getting encouraged, but staying encouraged. Okay? If you don't pat yourself on the back, if you don't tell yourself, I can do it, I can win, I got this. If you don't do it and you're waiting for somebody to celebrate you and say you're doing a great job, it may never happen for you. It may never happen. You cannot wait for other people to tell you you're amazing. You can't wait for other people to tell you good job. You can't wait for other people to tell you keep going. You can't wait for other people to tell you you can do it. You got to give that gift to yourself. And that's why that self uh, um, that's why it's very important for us to work on our mindset and what we think about ourselves and what we believe about ourselves and our confidence, to keep working on that. And the more that we celebrate ourselves and not wait for other people to do it for us, we will be encouraged. I don't have to wait for somebody to tell me I'm doing a great job. When I'm doing a great job, I tell myself that. Marlene, I'm proud of you. Marlene, you're doing your thing. Marlene, keep going. Marlene, get up and keep fighting. And I say the same thing to you. Just insert your name. Get up, keep trying, keep fighting, and tell yourself every day, I love you. I love myself. That's a gift that we must. It's not optional. Self-love is not optional. It's not optional. There's no room to say, oh, well, maybe. No, the way I think about myself is my personal responsibility. And if I'm not loving myself the way that I should, I need to find out why. Why is that the case? Why am I putting up with this, that, and the other? Why am I listening to the negativity about other people? Why am I listening to people who are doing nothing with their life? Why? Why? Don't give your power away to other people who are doing nothing with their life. The majority of the people who are saying something about you and trying to challenge you for what you're about to do or what you are doing nothing. They're doing nothing, but they got something to say about you. Very interesting. All right, motivators, let's get into the last point. And to encourage ourselves, point number 10, it's very important that we step into self-love. To encourage oneself, we must possess love for ourselves. And I say to you, to encourage yourself, you must have love for yourself. See, we pour out love into other people. You pour into your family and your kids and your job and this and that. But then your cup is empty. There's nothing left for you. I learned a long time ago, I do not give to anybody until I'm full. And if it's going to take away, if it's not, I'm giving out of my abundance, I don't do it. I'll say, I can't do it. I'm sorry. No. And that's it. Stop giving when you have nothing to give. Fill up your cup. Elevate yourself. Work on you. Love on yourself. Stop giving to other people and stop taking care of people who don't care about you. If you don't care about me, well, why are you even here? You have to go. Goodbye. All right? We're not doing that over here, motivators. We're not doing it. Self-love is so important, okay? Self-love means self-wellness. Oh, Marlene's going in deep today, all right. Self-love means self-wellness. What is self-wellness? What is that even about? Self-wellness means all of the aspects of you. If you aren't well mentally, if you aren't well emotionally, if you aren't well financially, if you aren't well spiritually, all of them are interconnected. They're all connected. When if you're not okay here, or if you are sick, don't you see it affects you mentally? They're all connected. They're all the parts of you are connected. So self-love means self-wellness. So that means that you got to care for all of the parts and the pieces of you so that you can work together as a strong unit. You can't be strong if you don't, when you see something is off, like, okay, I'm not doing too good mentally. I'm not doing too good spiritually. I'm not doing too good financially. And then you avoid it. You can't. You can't avoid it. You can't just ignore things and think that it will improve. If you see something isn't right in your life, you have to find a way to fix it. Fix it. Fix it for yourself. And that's how you can encourage yourself, because you love yourself. And I say it to my all the time, especially when something is hard for me. I say, Marlene, we're going to do this because we love ourselves. And I say the same thing to you. Do some difficult things, some hard things, some uncomfortable things because you love yourself. And we have to regard our own feelings. We have to regard our own feelings, Allow yourself to rest. Know that you're not a doormat. You got to, balance is so necessary. Balance is necessary. That yes, it can't be about you 100% of the time, but you have to be okay with yourself when you like, I can't do it. And when you can't do it, you can't do it. Don't let another person try to force you into doing something that you don't want to do. When it's no, it's no. When you financially can't do it, spiritually can't do it, emotionally, mentally can't do it, then you can't do it. And it's no. And it's no that it's no. It's no period. It's no with no explanation. I'm not going to explain why it's no. It's just no because it's no. And that's it. All right. That's how we're gonna step into that. And balance is so necessary. Think about your mental health. Your mental health matters. Okay? Your mental health matters. If you're not okay up here, everything will be affected. So don't think, oh, it will get better. It will improve. Mm-mm. Focus on you. Fill up your cup. Take care of yourself. Take care of home. Take care of number one. All right, everybody. So I'm going to put this link in the chat right here. Anyone who would like to share something about how you encourage yourself, some things that help you, something you would like to add to this discussion, I'd love to have you come up and to share that. This is always my favorite part of every discussion, hearing something that you have to say, something that has helped you to feel good about yourself. It's so important for us to focus on ourselves. Focus on you. Focus on improving yourself. You know, like I said earlier, if we don't encourage ourselves, who will? It's your job. It's my job because I take personal accountability for myself. If my life isn't going the way I want it to go, the question is, what am I going to do about it? It's a lot of people that hate their life. They hate the things that are happening to them. They hate the way people treat them, but they do nothing about it. So to me, that shows me that you really don't want things. You really don't love yourself. See, when you love yourself, you will protect yourself at all costs, even if it means people being offended, people being hurt, people not liking you, whatever, whatever, whatever. What somebody else thinks about me, what somebody else thinks about you is none of your business. At the end of the day, you got to put that oxygen mask on yourself. Save yourself instead of trying to save other people. Mhm. That I did that for far too long. I spent so much time helping other people, protecting other people, celebrating other people, helping people to get into their gifts. But was it coming back to me? Mm-mm. While you support others, you deserve to get supported as well. Love on yourself, you know, work on that self wellness. That's what it's all about. That's so important. So I'm going to wait another 5 minutes. And if nobody comes up, I'm going to end it. So while I'm waiting to see if somebody comes up, I'm going to do a recap on these 10 points, the 10 ways to encourage yourself. Number one, know you deserve it. Know you deserve it. Okay? You deserve to feel good, look good, and get the things you want. All right? We focus so much on what our family, what our friends, what other people want, but we don't think about the things that we want. Okay? Know that you deserve great things. But the question is, but what choices will you make in order to have what you deserve? All right? Point number two, believe in yourself. Believe in you. Know that you can have confidence and know that you can face any challenge. Whatever challenge has come at you, it's up to you to believe in yourself. It's up to you how you want to move forward. It's up to you for how much you can feel good about yourself. It's personal. It's a personal decision. You can choose to be angry, mad, mean, complain about your life, your whole life. I don't like this and I don't like that. But if you don't do anything about it, how much do you actually want those things? You can say your whole life, I want to do this, this, and this, and never do anything about it. See, motivators, are you willing to do something about what you say? How much do you want it? Shows in your actions. All right. Point number three, shift your mindset. Shift your mindset. What you think about is what you become. What you think about is what you become. Point number four, forgive yourself. You are not perfect. You are a work in progress. Each of us is. So forgive yourself and forgive other people so that you can move forward. Know that great things are ahead for you. We have to work on our focus. When we when the past is gone, release it. That's over. That's done with. We're on our today. We're being mindful. We're stepping into our present, and we're going to sharpen our focus. You know, I'm going to become more focused about what I want, how I want it, and how I'm going to achieve it and get it. I encourage each of you to sharpen your focus. It's about your present, it's about your today. Make it happen, motivators. Make it happen. Point number 6, think about your gifts. I am uniquely made. Embrace what you can do, not what you can't. And we're not comparing ourselves to another person. We're thinking about ourselves. What can I do? What am I good at? Okay. And I'm going to stay in that space. And I'm going to love on myself because the talent, the gift that I have been given is meant to be for me to use them. We're not just going to have gifts and talents and sit on them, but we're going to maximize it. Maximize your potential. All right. Point number 7, discipline. Discipline, discipline, discipline. To be encouraged, it takes a lot of discipline. All right. Winners and successful people, they work hard. No, it won't be easy, but stay the course. If you really want something, you'll do what it takes in order to have it. All right. Point number 8, keep trying. Nobody knows your backstory. Nobody knows the things that you have endured. Care for yourself. Keep trying. Keep going. Stay the course. Point number 9, celebrate yourself. All right. Commendation for 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 your why is vital for you to not only getting encouraged but staying encouraged. So celebrate yourself. Tell yourself that you're proud of yourself, that I'm glad that you did this or I'm glad you didn't do that. That shows your strength, your wisdom, and the love that you have for yourself. All right. And we're at the last point, everybody. To encourage ourselves, we have to have self love. Okay. And self love means self wellness. It means caring about your mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, and physical health. All of them are important. Hi, Kerr. How are you? Welcome. All are important. All are important. All of these aspects are important for you to feel good about yourself. Remember, you get one you. Celebrate you. Love you. Think about your gifts. Discipline yourself. Forgive yourself. Shift your mindset. Believe in yourself. Know you deserve great things. Okay? And look ahead. Look ahead. Some great things are ahead for you. All right? And know that you can have anything that you want. See, I wanted to do this live to show you that, don't wait for other people to encourage you. Don't wait for other people to support you. Don't wait for another person to give you what you can do for yourself. You know, we're not lazy over here, motivators, are we? No, we're not. We're not lazy. We're accountable for ourselves. We do what we need to do. We go after it. We fall down and then we get up and then we fight. We strengthen our resolve. And I say to you all, if you have not worked on strengthening your resolve, then you should. Have you worked on your why and asked yourself, why am I here? What is my reason for existing? What am I good at? What's my talent? Do I value myself? Do I feel like I am important? You should. If you don't, you should. If you feel taken advantage of, if you feel like you're taken for granted, if you feel not supported, it's about the externals, about other people. See, it's about you're allowing too much. You're letting yourself do too much for other people, and you're not allowing yourself to be seen and heard. Okay? But there's some things that we have to do for ourselves. For ourselves, us, me, you, what you have to do for yourself is love on yourself. What you have to do for yourself is take care of your mental health. What you have to do for yourself is take care of your overall wellness. Yeah. All of that. All of that. And it's not something that anybody can do for you. You have to want to be encouraged, everybody. You have to want to be encouraged, my motivators. And I say that to each and every one of you. You have to want it. You have to want to be encouraged. You have to want to be positive. You have to want to get up and fight. Personal responsibility and accountability. But we can always make excuses, everybody. We can always make excuses and say, uh, I, I, you know, and this is happening and that is happening. There's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be struggles. There's always going to be something that's going to make us upset. But what are we choosing to stand in? What are we choosing to believe about ourselves? You know, what legacy are we going to leave behind? Are we going to leave behind that we're a positive person, that we were a person that when the odds were against us, that we fought? Hey, Nexie, how are you? Welcome. I'm going to put the link in the chat one last time to see if there's anybody who wants to come up before I end. Telling that untold story is an inspiration to others. Yes, it definitely is serious. It definitely is. But if we don't take the responsibility for our own self, if we don't like our life, if we don't like the way we're treated, it, it's everything in our life. Whatever it is that you don't like, change it. Mm-hmm. Whatever you don't like, change it. Change it. You can. If you don't like the way people treat you, then don't be around them. Don't talk to them. Remove yourself from those environment, that those people. Get a new job. Do another thing. Do what supports you and makes you feel good. You know, sometimes we're not doing what we're meant to do. That's a whole nother topic. But it's true. We don't always do what we're supposed to do. We don't always do what we're meant to do. And I'm telling you that if something is inside of you, if there's something that you think about all the time and you can't stop thinking about it, then that means that that's your purpose, that's your plan, that's what you're meant to do and be. Don't be scared, don't run from it. Face it and say, I can do this, I got this. All right? You do. You got it. Encourage yourself. Keep going. Don't give up and keep fighting, everybody. Well, I see nobody is coming up on the panel today, so I'm going to end. Thank you all so much for. Oh, sorry, I had a little my Wi-Fi issue. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you support. Tomorrow, Friday, I don't know if you all want to do a motivational support. I don't know what you guys want. Friday is usually the day where I give it back to you all, and you all could just come up and talk about anything that you want to talk about, or we can just do a chit chat. Let me know. I'm going to put it on the community tab, and then we'll talk about those things and we'll get into it. So I look forward to tomorrow. Thank you all so much for your support as always. And shout out to all my moderators, moderating my chat, holding it down, greeting everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you moderators. And to my members, My members, we're going to have a member only live next week, and I am very excited about what we're going to talk about, the things that we're going to get into. So make sure you look on the community tab for the poll, what time you want the live to be, so we can get into the topic. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting me. Thank you all so much for being here, and continue to be yourself. Continue to be great and be positive and love on yourself. Remember, you get one you. Take care of you in all the aspects, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, and physically. Love yourself. You get one you. I appreciate each and every one of your support, and join my channel membership. Okay? Join my channel membership to get member only perks. And on Saturday or Sunday, it's one of them. Saturday or Sunday, it's going to be the Love Channel member show with my shout outs and my appreciation to all my members. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you all so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow, Friday. Please, 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 everybody, go over and check out the community tab. I'm going to put a poll up in about 10 minutes asking what you guys want to talk about tomorrow. Do you want it to just be a hangout, or do you want it to be a topic? And give some suggestions in the comment section if it's not a topic that I put, okay? This is your channel. This is the channel to motivate you all and to give you what you need so that your mindset can be in the right place, so that you can be motivated, encouraged, positive, and inspired. And like I always say over here on Marlene Motivates, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
See you all tomorrow.